Okay, let's head into game number 3, Dorado. Sugar-free monster, by the way. 0 calories. It's delicious. And it's a million times better for you than a soda, in fact.
Prepare to attack.
Alright, so Ronin is going to be on the defense. That is correct. We've got Amazin Raisins on the offense. Also correct. Stopwatch is the rule. 1 hero limit. No double cap maps. So Hanumirov, Volskaya, and Anubis are not even in the tournament at all. Good for us, in my opinion. Just moving through Dorado here. Party City. Full of thugs and gangsters. We can see the defense set up now. Zoros on Soldier, Trix on Roadhog, Hype on Lucio, Decop on Junkrat, Nomi on Reinhardt, and Jer on Symmetra to round out the defense. Offense being played by Amazin Raisins. We got Ruckus, Eric, Messiah, Waterborne, David, and Pookie Bear. Never really announce their characters until they're locked in because they just have so much time to switch it up on me that I don't feel like theory crafting just so they can swap, you know? Symmetra going to come into play huge again with that teleporter. So Symmetra is a little bit of a gamble on these payload maps that don't involve capture point into payload, as she can be flanked very easily in comparison. So if Symmetra goes down before her teleporter goes up, or the teleporter goes down immediately after it gets put up, Symmetra can kind of be of like a waste of a character. 25 shields is not super significant on most characters. Tracer is actually one of the characters that benefits the most from that, but she is not in play. Let's go ahead and watch Ruckus catching the damage amp tail from Mercy, being played by Waterboard. Getting some free shots in there on the Reinhardt shield. They are going to stay back far enough to actually just shoot down into the underpass here. First natural choke point of Dorado. I'm a little surprised they decided to go so far back. Normally you see them set up on these rooftops just to slow them down a bit. They're actually rolling through here with pretty much full speed. No ultimates on either side yet. There is someone behind Ruckus, I can hear it. It is going to be a Tracer, Pookie Bear. Let's go ahead and watch Pookie Bear on Tracer. Probably pretty active right now, just in the back line, taking a lot of shots there on Soldier, but the Biotic Field's going to erase all that damage. No rewind left. Does not want to get caught, but has another opportunity here to try and take out Soldier. Soldier's very low, does get the kill on Zoros. The Rev comes in immediately. Jer is right there as Symmetra as well. Teleporter is ready to be placed. Is he going to actually get it in time before... No! Tracer gets the kill. Pookie Bear already showing some MVP talent here for this game. Stopping that Symmetra teleporter is enormous, not to mention killing a huge source of damage for the defense. Tracer finally goes down there, but the rest of the team not able to capitalize on it. Look at this, all the way back here still at the underpass. The front line of both sides actually just doing a great job, I suppose. And Ruckus does have Barrage available. He's going to take a little bit of a shortcut, fly around the side here. The payload has officially pushed past the underpass now. Barrage comes out and immediately kills just Nomi, actually. Was expecting a little bit more there. Let's watch Zarya now, who has Graviton Surge available, but she's a bit outnumbered, gonna have to back off. David goes down. Pookie Bear back on Tracer, does have Pulse Bomb available once again. 2.5 minutes here. No, sorry, 2 minutes 45 seconds-ish for the attacking team to try and meet that checkpoint. And to give props where it's due, Ronin actually defending well with that Symmetra teleporter, and at the underpass, they have not allowed that truck to get very far. So they're just pushing forward. There's Graviton Surge. Will the Pulse Bomb actually find its mark? There it does. Does not get a kill with it, but does a lot of damage. Looking for the shot on Mercy here. Mercy does have her res, so Hype needs to survive here. No, she does pop her ult in time before dying, so Tracer cannot be as effective as she needed to. Taking some shots now on the Roadhog. May be able to kill him. Yep, with the help of his teammate. Teleporter goes up, and Zoros pops out just in time to protect him from being killed. Ruckus looking for it now, does get the kill on the teleporter, but the payload is contested, and that's what's important. Let's switch off to... Let's see, Messiah here for the attacking team. Beat drop gives everyone 500 extra HP. Messiah swinging away at that other Reinhardt Nomi. Nomi goes down. Still several members of the defense standing on the payload. Good boop there to knock him away. Oh, the payload actually blocks the pin, but it looks like the checkpoint was hit. About 4 minutes, 36 seconds on the clock now. 4:36 is the time we'll be looking at in case of a tiebreaker. Amazin Raisins pushing forward once again, catching a lot of damage on that Reinhardt shield. Decop looking to use that tire sometime soon. I'll actually go ahead and take his POV as they return to the battle here. Junkrat tire can be a major game changer if he happens to hit 3 or 4 people with it. Just pouring damage in there. Already has his ult though, doesn't want to waste too much time before using it. Hops down, gets the kill on Waterboard for sure. I have to think he could have gotten a little more value out of that. No one was really shooting at it. Killing the Mercy, of course, is nice, but not when you could get the Mercy and 2 others, right? So Messiah does go down. It looks like defense easily swooping onto the cart and taking care of everybody, including Pookie Bear as Tracer up there on the top shelf. So defense looking very solid here. I'll switch over to Ruckus on the Pharah. Looks like he's considering switching. Yep, he's going to go over to Soldier now. So resets that ult meter, but if he's better for the situation, then definitely want to make that switch sooner than later. Defense mostly up on the top shelf now, staring down at the payload behind that Reinhardt barrier. Waterboard getting that damage amp from Mercy. Ruckus dropping that biotic field, staying alive, not very long though. Decop gets in there with Junkrat, Sound Barrier comes out for the side of the defense, Graviton Surge comes out on the side of the offense and kills basically everybody. There's Hype with the huge res, bringing everybody back into play. Great moves there from these guys on Ronin, still preventing that cart from going through the underpass. Everyone's still alive, Decop just dropping sprays everywhere. Has another tire available here. Has he ever even used the tire? Yeah, he did actually use it earlier. But man, he's got tires for days. Gonna watch Messiah now as he does have Earth Shatter available for the offense. Would be nice for opening up the door. Healing boost. Alright, Roadhog above is actually really bad for Messiah on Reinhardt. Junkrat tire actually coming out now. Does a lot of damage as well. Messiah dropped his shield at the perfectly wrong time. Now only 82 health. He's going to fall incredibly quickly to the defense. All in good health right now. Trix is the only member of the defense down. So offense is still a little bit undermanned here. Pookie Bear with very, very little health. Does have his ult, but no, he is going to fall to Zoros. Let's go ahead and watch Zoros having a great game as well. See his name in the kill feed every once in a while. And he is available with his Soldier ultimate. 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining on this checkpoint alone. Ready to go whole hog. Visor is ready to go. Offense does have quite a few ultimates as well, including Pookie Bear's Death Blossom. They're fighting a Junkrat right now up in this window. It looks like Beat Drop actually caught everybody. Die just rushes out and immediately kills half the team. Tag Visor being used. Gas up from Roadhog keeps him alive just a little bit longer, but Ruckus gets the kill on Zoros. Trix goes down as well, and suddenly the payload is being 3-pushed. Defense is nowhere around here. Good team wipe there. Reinhardt, the only member who could contest. He very likely will, actually. So let's go ahead and watch Nomi. He's got Earth Shatter. He needs to hit it immediately. Let's go. He's got the hit on all 4. Great play there. Gets the pin and kill. No, didn't get the pin. How did that even happen? Was Waterboard already dead? I think he missed his target somehow. Attack Visor coming out here for the offense. That's going to be Ruckus making use of that, trying to get a bunch of damage in on Roadhog. Shoots the Helix Rocket even, but takes a while to get that kill. Lucio hopping all around on the payload. That's something he's great at with the speed boost, but they are going to push this point. 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. 28 seconds left on checkpoint B in case of a tiebreaker, but man, only 2 minutes remaining now, essentially, to push the rest of the way. Defense still has a chance to shut them down. Ronin doing a good job so far. I'm a little bit surprised they let that one slip, but a good string of ultimates. Got them what they needed. There's a lot of ultimates coming out now. Pookie Bear with that Death Blossom actually doing a ton of damage. Graviton Surge catching 3 members, and the Helix Rocket alone kills basically half the team. The res does bring back a lot of the defense. Now the offense all back as well. We got 6 members standing on both sides, but offense actually on the payload pushing. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. There's a fire in the hole from Decop. Don't know where that tire is. It actually gets shut down by David on Zarya. But Reinhardt's in play now. He's got the bubble. He's got the Reinhardt barrier. Got you in my sights, says Zoros right before dying. Ruckus gets pinned and killed. And what else is going on here? Everyone I switched to is dead. Pookie Bear, kind of one of the last ones remaining here. Still in the base on Reaper. Only 43% of his ult, but surrounded by defense. He needs to get out of there. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to try and push this final point here for Amazin Raisins. Actually, he's going to get forced out, maybe die. 7 health is not very much, but both supports show up just in time to keep him alive. Tactical Visor activated for Ruckus on the offense. Tire's right there, though, immediately kills him. Eric and Ruckus both go down. Waterboard does have an ult, so he's going to use it. We'll continue watching Ruckus here on Soldier. Decop is down for the defense, but the rest of them look very healthy right now. Reinhardt just needs to back up and continue contesting that payload. Lucio hopping all around, trying to stay alive as well. Zarya Bubble does so. Does a good job for him. Still contested on the payload. Defense, that's the only thing they really need to worry about is contesting. 30 seconds left. You don't want to give them an inch. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. There's that Earth Shatter from Nomi, but he goes down very quickly. Lots of stuff going on here. Tricks on the defense still standing with 35% charge. Has Graviton Surge, gonna launch it. Actually catches Mercy, will get the kill on Waterboard, and the beat drop actually saved his life as well. Tricks still standing, but they are 2 pushing to the payload destination there. Everyone basically still standing. Zarya on Zarya action there. David goes down. I hear an Earth Shatter happening as well. Looks like defense still hanging on, though, even if all of them are at half health. Pookie Bear comes in, tries to get the kill, but everyone is still standing. Tricks falls. Nomi super low. Hype super low. Jer super low. Decop super low. Everyone's falling now on both sides. Zoros, Tactical Visor getting the bulk of the kills there, and suddenly it's just Lucio. Now it's just Mercy. Mercy does not have her ult, 99%. Unfortunately for her, David falls as well on Tracer, and it looks like they'll get a successful defense here for Ronin.
Play of the game.
Fire at will.
Alright, so we're going to flip sides here, and all they have to do is beat 28 seconds left on checkpoint B, and they will take the game. Ronin will. So, good defense there set up by them. I'm going to actually swap the names here in the overlay, and we will see a conclusion here. This is the final round of this semifinal.
Prepare to attack.
Dorado. Thanks so much to the 57 folks watching at home for the Plays TV NA Weekly #1. This is just an amateur North American tournament. I know there's a lot of Overwatch going on these days, but hope you guys enjoy watching some up-and-coming teams, some players trying to prove themselves. Thanks to the Plays and to Matcherino for sponsoring the event. Don't forget you can contribute to the prize pool for free just using that code in the bottom right, Plays NA. Just find that Matcherino link in the chat. I'll go ahead and drop it one more time here myself. And we are getting closer and closer to the conclusion of our first weekly.
We're all animals. Honor and glory.
So again, all that has to happen here is Ronin has to reach the next checkpoint all the way over here. If they can reach this checkpoint with more than 28 seconds on the clock, they will win. Otherwise, If the defending team, Amazin Raisins, can hang on and just defend checkpoint A, they will win. Move into the finals. Here we go. Speed boost out. Tanks are up front. Looks like they're going with a triple tank composition, double support, and only Zoros on a DPS class. David on the defense already getting killed with the excellent hook and kill combo from Nomi. Payload already reaching the underpass here. This is where the defense last time made their stand, but they're already here very, very swiftly and still pushing technically. Lots of members of the defense only at about half health, so Pookie Bear's going to get bounced away. There is a teleporter in play already. You can see it kind of at the top of your screen right now behind the fountain. There's a big res for the offense. Going to manage to keep going a little bit, but still totally surrounded. Trick's not going to last long in that Roadhog ult, especially with the tac visor of Ruckus also being active, but there's a tac visor on offense as well. Zoros getting a couple of kills. Not much standing there in the way of offense as Zoros goes down, so they are going to need to regroup. Pookie Bear on the defense hits that nice hook shot on Nomi and scores the kill. Misses the hook on that round, unfortunately. Gonna gas up and stay at full health. I'm actually gonna watch Decomp now. He does have Earth Shatter available, and that could be a nice door opener ult. Oh, that's so tricky trying to position that while you're airborne. Junkrat did a great job launching him during the Earth Shatter, so the Earth Shatter whiffed completely, did not catch Symmetra or Junkrat in that hidey hole. Nomi goes down on Roadhog, so that's going to slow things down as well. Defensive Tire ult gets shut down. Several ults still available on both sides. There's a sound barrier coming out for the offense, tac visor for the defense. Go ahead and watch Ruckus take care of business there. He is going to find a kill on Jur. Graviton Surge comes out, but there's no damage follow-up, so they're all going to stay alive. Actually, no, Pookie Bear and Messiah both fall and get res. Tac visor from the offensive soldier Zoros actually getting a lot of damage in. The teleporter for Symmetra is still standing, which is very important to note. Everyone just shooting wildly at each other. I think Pookie Bear used his ultimate there as well, just to bounce them off the payload. Hype providing that damage amp for Soldier as he moves forward. Payload has been pretty much locked down now. 2.5 minutes remaining just to try and capture point A, so Amazin Raisins doing a great job here. They did also win that payload map, King's Row, to start us off, so it makes sense their payload game is pretty top-notch. Soldier ulting again, gets a couple of kills, but ultimately falls to the Junkrat, who's in low health, just right next to the payload. Waterboard does have his ult available. Eric respawning now with that Symmetra.
My teleporter is offline.
Teleporter offline, and it looks like they will push this checkpoint, so one last opportunity for Amazin Raisins to try to defend. Actually, no, they don't even have the checkpoint yet, even though they're all still standing on it. Ruckus in there to contest is going to fall. Okay, so essentially there's about 4 minutes left in this game, one way or the other. Either Ronin is going to push faster than 28 seconds remaining and win the series, or Amazin Raisins is going to defend longer than 28 seconds remaining and win the series. Then they will move, whichever team wins moves into the finals, which is a BO5 against Brother, who we saw a little bit earlier on tonight.
Speed boost.
Fire at will.
Fire at will coming out.
Let's get patched up.
Heroes never die. For a price.
Big res on the side of the defense. Nomi actually scoring a lot of kills there. Sorry guys, already losing track of these guys a little bit. Jur does drop a sound barrier, but for what reason I'm not super sure, as most of his team was dead in that area, but they are still pushing. It's only one Zarya kind of in the back line, distracting super well here for the offense while the payload 3 pushes. I can't believe the defense has not just assaulted this payload by now, especially when it's going to be so do or die and only about 2.5 minutes to determine the entire series here. Everything is at stake. Trick's doing a great job zapping down this soldier. Earthshatter comes out, catches several members. This may be the old timing they needed. I'm actually just going to zoom out as this is the crucial point. If they can push this checkpoint, they will be the winners and move into the finals, and that is
My
it.
ultimate is charging.
Faster checkpoint equals GG. So that is it. GG's, guys. Better luck. GL next week. Raisins
Fire at will.
can push for POTG.
Heroes never die. For a price.
Alright, so congratulations to Ronin taking the series here. A really good final, or a really good semi-final. Next up, we're going to have Ronin versus Brother. So really well played by Amazin. Raisins. That series honestly could have gone either way. A little bit of a misstep here on Dorado may have cost them, but ultimately good series overall, and we're going to see this play the game now. And Friedolf, you're right, actually. They could have captured it slower and still captured the last point.
Play of the game.
Fire at will. Helden sterben nicht.